What's up, everybody? Welcome to my Z.E.S.T circuit. Z.E.S.T stands for Zoo Enrichment and Stimulation Transport. The idea of this robot is that using its 4 legs, it can travel through any different types of terrain inside the zoo, giving enrichment items to all the animals, keeping them happy and entertained. So up the front, I have a distance sensor to avoid obstacles. I've got 3 servos. These 2 on either side are simulating the leg pairs that they're attached to. So one of them would be attached to, say, front right and then back left, and then the other one would be front left and then back right. The servo on the back is for the basket lid. So that'll open and close the lid. I have a PIR sensor to detect animals reaching inside the basket, and then it'll record a 10-second video for behavioral scientists to check on the mood of the animals in the zoo. Over here, I have an RGB sensor or an RGB LED to indicate status. And then in place of a digital camera, I have a push button that I can push myself, indicating that it's reached a marker or return to base. So let's take a look at the code. Over here, you'll see all of my integers, various wait times, my void setup with all my pin modes, my loop. So in this, I have a lot of different if commands, while commands. Okay, so let's start the simulation. System initialized. I will type in start into the serial monitor if I can type. There we go. All right, so once I hit start, it'll move to the enclosure. If an obstacle is detected 70 centimeters or below, it'll show you over here in the serial monitor, and then it'll move one leg pair trying to get around it. And then once the obstacle's out of the way, it'll keep moving forward. I also have a timeout down here, so it'll get to the enclosure, and if it's the wrong one, it'll say marker not found, returning to base. So it's a pretty short timeout for the purposes of this video and for when I was testing it. The idea is that if it gets somewhere and it's not where it's supposed to be, it'll go back home. So let's stop the simulation and restart. And then I'll make sure to hit the push button in time. System initialized, moving to the enclosure. Okay, so hitting this button is simulating the camera has found the correct enclosure. So it'll open the lid. The PIR sensor will trip when an animal reaches inside, and then it'll start recording the video. So this is a 10-second video. And then when it's done that, the lid will close. It'll show you delivery has been completed, and then it'll return to base. And hitting this push button again, simulating the camera, it will know that it has reached base. So one more time, we'll restart the simulation. It begins moving to the enclosure. All right, hitting the push button, it's detected it's at the enclosure, and the lid opens, waiting for the animal. So this timeout will be set by the zoo, a predetermined amount of time, however long they think it'll take for the animals to come and get what they want. And if that doesn't happen, it'll say no animal detected, the lid will close, and then it'll go back home. And then one more time, I'll hit the push button, reach base. Okay, that was my Z.E.S.T circuit, and I hope you enjoyed it.